mayhem-wise, we played in Russia. It's about 2 months ago now. This is the only reason I even remember this. Someone brought it up yesterday, and our filmographer, he is an idiot. So he went to go film with a drone at the Kremlin, or in the Red Square. And I told him, I was like, dude, that's like going to the White House, flying a drone around. They didn't believe me. And he got arrested, and whatever their modern day KGB is, he got interrogated for 9 hours. Because they did not believe him. He was like, dude, I'm just doing work for a band. They thought he was a spy, and when he said, no, they didn't believe him. They're like, we know you're a spy. And went through all of his footage, and the only reason he even got out is one of the guards was like a fan of ours, so we're playing Moscow that night. And they eventually let him out, despite our best efforts to keep him in. No, they called us like, is he really working for me? I was like, no, that guy's a fucking spy. I've always had my suspicions.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thanks.
What can you share with me about what you guys are working on right now?
We're releasing some new music. Our album came out in October, but now we just have extra songs we're releasing. And we'll do EP.
Yeah, I mean, there's no EP now.
So we're just releasing.
It's all streaming, but we're putting out new music. I know in like Europe they still put out records. You know, I just heard Best Buy cut all their retail music.
Yeah.
It's weird because Best Buy's always, and I love Best Buy because they've always supported the band, but it's so weird because it's all dwindling. So the whole marketplace like changes. So when we put out new music, I don't even know how. Like you, oh yeah, we're putting out music. I don't know what to tell people. I can't say, hey, go to the store and get it. So what do you say? Yeah, Spotify.
Yeah, stream it. Well, I mean, do you guys feel like it's forced to be like a singles market now? Almost,
Oh yeah.
Where it's like the fans are so hungry, it's like they're waiting for the next single, but they
It's
don't
not that
want to buy like the
they're
overall
spoiled.
whole thing.
So like they are so used to getting music continuously. You release a record, dude, I'm not kidding you. 2 weeks after we release our record, people are like, when are you coming out with another record?
So
It's
what
like, what?
people are doing nowadays is consecutively releasing songs. So it's like you're gonna release one song a month for 10 months instead of just doing 10 at once, because then after 2 weeks people are like, what's the next music? It's like, fuck.
It's, you know who's been doing it in the urban hip hop world? They've been doing this forever. There's guys who are like famous rappers, but they've never even had a record out. And you wonder how. Mixtapes, all that stuff. I think music is kind of moving in that direction where it's like trunk music, like where it's like, hey, you're gonna release a single, you're gonna tour on that single as opposed to a whole record, because the cost isn't worth it for a label because they're not going to be able to sell any hard units.
Yeah.
So the day of the record, it's sad to me. It really is, because I remember getting CDs when I was a little kid and reading all like the thank yous and looking at all the pictures. And the kids these days, they don't know what that is. It's sad.
No, it really is. I'm happy to see vinyl making a small comeback, but not
For people who care, you know,
Yeah.
and I agree with you, at least it's something, and that's kind of the direction like hard sales will go in.
It's just like for collector's items type stuff. Like people aren't buying vinyl necessarily to listen to it. Kids aren't.
Yeah, it's decorative.
I mean, what I love so much about you guys as a band is you've never been afraid to kind of take risks and not be boxed into one particular genre or another. How important is that, like, going forward? You know, because if they can't use now, like, straight metal, straight, like, you know, new metal or whatever genre. I hate the label.
It's cool. We can do whatever we want. We can play different festivals. But it's kind of hard in a sense where like it's hard to find bands that tour with because like we don't fit in any group, you know. But like, oh, you can play a pop festival, you can play a metal festival, but then who are you going to tour with? It's kind of hard to figure that out.
But writing wise, it is good because we can write anything we want. There's nothing off limits. We were just talking about. I was looking at the lineup, and I love a lot of these bands. But if we weren't playing it, it would literally just be active rock, straight through for 9 hours. So like I like being that little change or that little difference.
Something different in my head.
Yeah, and I love
But you guys always get the crowd moving and like hyped up. It's such a fun show to watch.
But we had fun.
Yeah, as long as we have fun, I don't care what's going on out there. I didn't know we had to play today. I thought we were just doing blow in the park.
Today was yesterday. That was Groundhog Day. I was like, we in Jacksonville still.
Absolutely. Well, our sister publication is ageofthenerd.com, so can you share with me something you guys nerd out about that we might be surprised to
The
learn?
nerds today are not real nerds. That's what I want to tell you. I was just talking about this yesterday. They're all gamers, and I get that. None of these kids have read the OG Tolkien works, Lord of the Rings. They're not real nerds. They think Lord of the Rings are movies. So that is the nerdy thing, is that there's no nerds. They never read the Harry Potter books, and I get it. But if you haven't read like C.S. Lewis and all the Chronicles of Narnia, all the original Tolkien works, you're not a real nerd. I'm sorry, I hate it. Just because you like Deadpool, you're not a nerd. You have to get to the OG nerd shit.
Something
to be a true nerd.
I nerd out on. I literally play Magic with Magic.
It does. It
I got
really
a
does.
shit ton of cards, but my best friend plays too, but he's a coke dealer. So we'll be sitting there playing on his floor, and one of the guys in my band showed up at 2 a.m. and was buying an 8-ball, and he saw me play Magic, and he was laughing at me, and I'm laughing at him. He's like, hey, I won't tell anyone if you don't tell anyone. Like, so we kind of kept it at that. That's weird. I'm playing Magic the Gathering, people are coming up playing with grams and coke and shit. I'm like, what are you nerds doing? I'm like, fuck out of here.
That's real nerdism. The nerds today aren't real nerds. I hate to break it to them, but just because you like Xbox, that's the nerd shit is using your imagination, in my opinion. Nerds back when I was a kid had integrity in being a nerd. Now it's like almost like a cool thing. Like it's a scene. You know what I mean?
It is a scene.
It's as bad as being like a rock,
Dude, we
you
cover
know.
Comic-Con every year, and you can see it. I mean, they go all out with the cosplay. Some people are true fans, but it's really, really hard to tell the difference.
Well, you get a lot of girls who just wearing like fucking slutty Halloween costumes.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not looking for followers.
Yeah, they don't really give a fuck about Hermione Granger. Got big by the coke bugs.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me. What's next for you guys after this?
We're touring for another few weeks, and then we're taking 3 weeks off. We're actually playing Mexico City for the first time.
Cinco de Mayo.
Nice. Oh my
It's
God,
gonna be a
that's
fucking mess.
That's gonna be fucking
And then we're going to Europe for all the festivals for like a month. So we're just be touring a lot this year.
New music in May.
Okay.
If this is May, this month or next month or whatever.
Almost next.
Almost May. So yeah, like I think May 25th we drop a couple new songs. We'll keep doing new music and play Magic. Representing the real nerds, the thug nerds.
Yes, I like
Real
it.
nerds aren't afraid to get their hands dirty.
Can I hashtag that now?
You can.
I can.
Have you read the OG Tolkien texts?
Yes.
Then yes, you can. Have you read the Silmarillion?
Yes.
All right, you can hashtag it.
Alright.
And listen, you little fucking bastards, quit calling yourselves nerds. Or people like me now are gonna beat your ass for not being nerdy enough. Not because you're a nerd, because you're not a real nerd. 'Cause I'm a nerd.
Great. Thank you.
That was me buying the Coke.
Great. Can we grab a picture?
Yeah.
Thank